Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more RimWorld, Zombieland in the town of Tombstone. We are making some solid progress toward building a spaceship, but we still have a good long ways to go. Not just in terms of research, although that is certainly a factor. Got a few more techs we need to research before we can build everything we need anyway. But also we need a lot more materials, so I need a bit more uranium. I could definitely use more plasteel. Steel and gold I'm not as worried about. What we're actually going to be hurting for the most, I think, are advanced components. It's either 40 or 80, which I know is a huge difference. I should know which number it is, but we need a lot. We need a lot of advanced components, and of course each one of these take a bunch of regular components plus some plasteel, some gold, and some steel. So this is going to be a very time-consuming and expensive process, building all the advanced cores that we're going to need. For that, any traders that come by, we're going to have to buy every single advanced component they got. Every single one of them. I'd also like to buy every single bit of your plasteel. It's going to be a little while, but then again, we have plenty of time before this is going to be researched anyway, so we've got at least a few more hours of playtime before I have to have all these materials handy. The good news is I think we're going to be fine in terms of uranium. There's a nice little uranium pocket available inside of the base, and that's going to get us all the uranium we need for the ship reactor. So that's one ingredient that's more or less going to be taken care of. It's just those advanced components, man. If we can figure out a way to get enough of those, either by buying them outright or by just manufacturing them, fine. If we're going to have to manufacture them, and we'll go ahead and start making as many as we can just to be safe, we're probably going to need to find a new source of plasteel, and we're probably going to need a lot more components. If we can't mine enough on the map, then what we may end up having to do is actually create a caravan, go to a different section of mountain, just grab whatever is readily available, and then quickly hightail it out of there before the zombies become a threat. That might be what we end up doing. Little mining excursions could happen, but I'd like to avoid that if we can. You know something I'm noticing here? Error is a fantastically fast builder all of a sudden, even though he has a much lower construction skill than Carl. Why? Because apparently Error decided to go ahead and put on that speed skin suit, and holy crap does he bump around. It's like freaking, what's the name of that squirrel in Over the Hedge that tries caffeine for the first time? Same exact concept. Error just is like, woo, boop, 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 let me get all the things done. It's like he's hyped up on freaking tons of caffeine, man. But it's a weird crystal suit. Oh, great. It's raining Mechanoids again. Okay, a group of Mechanoids from Mechanoid Hive have dropped right on top of you. They're attacking immediately. Right, okay. Well, hope you all got a little bit of sleep because it's time to get up and at 'em. Ding, 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 ding. We're under attack yet again. Everybody up. Everybody waking up. Let's go to the center of the base. They literally are dropping right on top of Alpha, specifically. Wow, okay. Everyone out. Everyone out. Okay, hang on. They haven't popped out yet. Where else do we have? Those are my pods. Any others? Just make sure there's nothing else in the base that I'm missing, because this is usually how my animals get killed. I don't see anything. Yeah, I think this might actually be more or less all of them popping into this corridor right here. For some reason. Alright, well, as they get out... Pew, 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 pew. There you go, that was easy enough. Error, how did you get shot? Oh, by the turret. Of course, we have a turret that's a problem, too. Okay. Right. I'm going to have Error turn this turret off, because I think we can handle the Scythers and the Lancers as they come through the doors. And as long as they're all stacked on top of each other, I don't think they're going to hurt each other. Just turn this... No, never mind. I'll just tell it to hold its fire. That's fine. Alright, Error, go ahead and rest until healed. We'll take care of you in a minute. There you go. You're fine. Alright, they're all coming out, and then immediately getting crushed with a huge barrage of bullets. Look at that. This is how you deal with frickin' Mechanoids, man. Perfect. Also, class got level 20 in shooting. Hey, congrats. Well done. Alright, I like this position, using the doors as cover and such. They're destroying all the rooms, though. That is so irritating. Do you really hate that end table? Do you really hate that? Is that so important to you? I did say that I wanted some free plasteel, though, right? So I guess this is one way of getting said plasteel. Alright, and a hen had a heart attack after watching the carnage. Perfect. Alright, we need to rebuild some bedrooms, apparently. Well, that was a fun little experience. Alright, now let's not forget that if we do deliver, I think it was some flak pants to a nearby tribe, we should be able to get some of those anti-grain warheads which I really do want. Unfortunately, it's a good ways away. So, what I think I'm going to do is use some drop pods. We'll take all 3 of you guys. I'm going to load them on up. Who do I want to send on this thing? Well, probably people with some good weapons in case we get ambushed along the way. So we will send Firesax and Carl. And let's say Scratch as well, if we can. 3 people should be sufficient. I'm going to want to send along a few meals at least. So let's send a few fine meals. Just because they have to walk all the way back home still. 6 of those. Then a handful of packaged survivor meals will be fine. I don't know if I need any medicine or anything. Now, I don't think that the percentage health value of each of these pieces of clothing is really what's going to matter. As long as they are normal or better, and they are not tainted, we should be able to sell those off. So let's see, that's 4, that's 11, 12, and then 4 more here, and that should be it, right? Okay, I think if I just accept this, 3 people... Oh, wait, that's too much mass. Ooh. Okay, maybe we can't afford to take that many people. Alright, we're not going to send Scratch then. Wait, no. That's caravan mass. That's fine, actually, now that I think about it. That is completely fine because we're dropping off all of these items to complete a quest. We're not carrying all this back home, so that's fine. So that should be 16 sets of flak pants, plus 3 people, and then we'll just have to walk them all the way back home. Alright, that should be 16 pairs of pants and 3 folks ready to go. We are going to launch the group. Let's select the group. We have to choose a location, and I want to send them here. Okay, we are not sending as a gift. We are visiting the Blue Thickets. I assume that we couldn't accidentally give a colonist away, right? We're not attacking them, though. We're just looking to visit. That should be it. And they are off! Whee! Let's take a look at them go. Man, this is a much faster way of traveling across the planet. It's perfect! Alright, we've all arrived. It says we have an immobile caravan, which is fine. Trade, fulfill trade offer. Yes, fulfill the settlement's request for goods and claim your reward. Done. Offer 16 flak pants for anti-grain warhead times 4. Perfect. Alright, guys, now you have to make your way back home and somehow lug along potential nukes. Though actually, since they're already in this area, why don't we just go ahead and head to the annual Expo? It's going on for 12 more days. There's a science fair. I have no idea what you gain for going to an expo, but since it's on the way, let's find out. Your caravan has arrived at the annual exposition. As this year's theme is exchanging scientific discoveries, there are many experts on that topic here. Most of them are preparing, whilst others have already started showing off their skills. The expo is a hodgepodge of stalls, some modest and made of locally sourced materials, while others are high-tech prefabs from RimWorlds. They form a circle around the main stage where, if you squint your eyes, the well-balanced composition of the image reveals the outline of 9 hearts. Surely it'll be used for something more useful later. Let's get started. Settling in easily, a powerful orator and great scholar explains you nothing about the complexities of the universe. I know nothing, probably. Instead, they reveal its simplicities. Through removal of Panel A, labeled Service Latch, and activation of now exposed Rocker Switch Type 2A, labeled Go Faster, the Infinite Chem Reactor now produces chem fuel more often. Since you didn't have it yet, they gave you the Infinite Chem Reactor. Scratch gains 4,000 intellectual experience. Okay. That's weird, but alright, thank you. Did I actually get it? Yeah, I totally did. It's 35 kilograms, so we can barely haul it around, but there it is, the Infinite Chem Reactor. Slowly generates chem fuel by a complex series of chemical reactions using atoms extracted from the air. Cool! Oh man, I should have been going to these expos way more often. I didn't know you got free swag. A transport pod crash. It's an enemy named Kazuki from the Assassin's Rig. Oh, you're a little off course, my friend. You're a fast learner, but you're also misogynist, so I mean... And you're also incapable of caring, so I'm guessing you're slightly psychopathic. Yeah, no, you don't seem particularly good. I could finish you off, but some might say that that's just outright murder. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna capture you. Maybe I'll extract an organ or 2, if I feel like I can handle it. Other than that, maybe we just release you back into the wild immediately. I don't know, maybe we can get a little bit of extra approval from the Assassin's Rig. Not that it's gonna matter, we've kind of upset them to the end of time, but... yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's really worth harvesting, but I can't just outright kill the person, so let's capture them and then release them. There you go, stupid pirate! Go on! Be free! Oh, immediately knocked down and getting eaten by zombies. It's almost as if I don't care. Wait, he's still considered my prisoner, isn't he? Okay, I actually kind of need him to break free, otherwise people are going to be like, our prisoner died while we were supposed to take care of him. It kind of sucks. I don't know why we're suddenly having some break issues. Fear and Alpha were both doing pretty darn well, and all of a sudden Fear's like, I want to set everything on fire, screw these flowers. And then Alpha's like, I need to get drunk. I don't know how I failed these people exactly, but they're all in horrible moods. Oh, not another Black Hive attack. That's a lot of bugs. We got a lot of big, ugly, gigantic bugs. Alrighty, well, long as they stay outside the base and don't try to break down any walls, I think we'll be fine. But, we're not going to be able to start building up new sections of the wall anytime soon, which is a real shame, because this is the only section left. You couldn't have spawned on the other side of the map? That would have been far more convenient. Okay. Well, never fear. In response to the bugs, a whole bunch of tribespeople just arrived. One of them immediately zombified, so that's a small problem, yes, but... sure, yeah, no, this is great. Just go ahead and sick like 120 tribespeople on the bugs. I'm sure they'll make it. This is actually going to be glorious to watch. And so, two armies collide. Primitive tribespeople versus ravenous black bugs. I would say that my money is on the bugs, personally. Because tribespeople, I mean, your bows and arrows are probably not what the situation really calls for. But I mean, I don't know. They've managed to take out some of these worms. They sure as heck are not giving up. That is a lot of crossfire going on here. I don't know. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe they pull it out. Either that or they're going to lose like 60 or 70 of their comrades. Well, regardless, A for effort. It's the thought that counts, right? I don't know, guys. I might be wrong. They've been able to take out, like, almost all the worms. I think there's only one left. Sure, they got the little range guys to deal with. The black spiders are particularly scary, but if they can take out all the worms, that's their tanky frontline gone. I don't know. Can they win a range versus range battle? Well, holy crap, it looks like they did it. All right, sheer numbers actually still works pretty well against the bugs. How many people you even got left? 70. 70 of the original 120 or whatever it was, that's my estimate, remains. They got a lot of people down, and they left behind a load of equipment. So I could scavenge for days here, but they actually beat back the black bugs. Amazing. Well, that was nice. A titanium meteor just fell. That is a lot more titanium on the map. With fairly easy access. Thank you, Randy. Microfungus. Some of your agricultural basins have been infected by a strange aquatic fungus. It seems to consume all the water's oxygen. Let's hope the fish survive the deprivation. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize there was kind of like a blight, but for aquaculture. Well, that's highly unfortunate, but good thing I'm not relying on that, huh? Well, the caravan has returned, but just like in the Oregon Trail, Scratch made the mistake of eating some rotten berries, so she has food poisoning. She's not getting around anywhere very quick. That'll teach you not to count the number of leaves on the twig, or whatever it is. I don't know, you're supposed to consult a wilderness survival book. Friggin' heck, Scratch. Don't eat the purple berries. Ugh, Scratch, what the heck? I tried to feed you some chocolate so you'd get some food and some recreation and get into a better mood, but of course it took you so long to lumber down here, and even when you had the chocolate, it took you so long to put it in your mouth that you snapped and decided you're going to go on an alcohol binge. Of course, you're not going to actually go on an alcohol binge, because first you want to eat some food, so I guess you can absorb the alcohol better. But really, a person with food poisoning, should you be going on an alcohol? Maybe it'll actually get it out of your system faster, I don't know. Just seems sort of stupid. And Carl's upset about something, and he's hiding out of his room, and he won't come out. Look at her go, ladies and gentlemen. Scratch, Fury, Destroyer of Worlds. I'll go and find that
be somewhere.
Scratch. You decided to place the infinite chem reactor right here, and it looks like it immediately destroyed my support. How did you even do that? You installed it, like, pre-assembled and everything. By the way, this is going to seem a little out of the blue, but as I'm currently recording this, my wife just leaned over and said, people on Discord tell me that I need to hit you with a pillow so we can have a pillow fight. What the heck are you guys telling my wife while I am recording? Just saying. No, my wife loves me enough not to beat me over the head with a pillow. And also, I think she fears for her own safety, and justly so. And now my wife literally just walked in the room with pillows and just held one out to me expectantly. I'm sorry, Anyali, what do you think I'm going to do with this, exactly? One boop to a pe- No, they don't deserve the boopage. No. You start down this road, Anyali, and they can demand anything of you. You put that down. No, put it down. Put it down! Alright, we've got another caravan trade request. This time I have 20 dusters we're going to send off to Green Delta. We got, like, what, half a day left, technically. So let's visit Green Delta with, I think it's Sophronia, Error, and Fire Sacks. Off they go. Woo! See where they're going on the worlds. Seems to be generating a little bit slower all of a sudden. Of course, it's raining, so that's probably why we're having rendering problems. And I bet you guys thought that I forgot this mission, but with only a couple of hours to spare, we are here. Let's fulfill our trade offer. Dunsky's, an advanced bionic leg and a bionic jaw implant. Thank you kindly. You know, I guess this is one way to clear out your caves. Colossal Aerofleet's like, hey, let's go and get out of the rain. Oh, look, there's zombies. Let's set the entire cave on fire and burn out the infestation. I love it. And with these final holes being plugged, that is the entire base officially going to be surrounded by walls. This whole map. My very ambitious plans have come to fruition. This is now our home area. This is my home now. It's truly massive and glorious. Have I need for almost any of this space? No. But I'm an American. We believe in this little thing called manifest destiny, because we can. Oh, yes. All right, we have a stellar miner who is selling a load of advanced components, and by a load, I mean 13. Hey, that's a pretty good amount. That's going to save me a ton of effort. Absolutely, I'm going to pick that all up. Also, a lot more plasteel, because I can. Wait, that's weird. I'm about positive... Oh, it landed over here. I was going to say, I'm about positive I ordered 1,200 from him. Why am I only getting 750? He ripped me off! But no, there's another 500 that somehow managed to get through the roof and then scooch over to the side and into the stockpile. Well, with the grand wall completed, I don't think we have much excuse not to fill the map full of zombies again, huh? Rip performance. Alright, we're gonna increase her on up to 2,000 zombies, and if we need to make it go even higher than that, eventually we can. Did you know that hauling bot drones can dispose of corpses in crematoriums? That's vaguely disturbing. If there ever were a Skynet type of event, now I know the drones are more than capable of leading us all into a fiery death. Trading opportunity at Tombstone. An anonymous broker contacts you. He's been in contact with the Bioban camp of the river and has managed to strike a deal for weapons. He has managed to negotiate for a trader to pay extra for any items of this category, but he requests some silver. The thing is, I'm going to say no. The thing is, weapons already have a pretty massive modifier for their selling value. There's a reason you can't sell weapons and armor and apparel for very much money. So I kind of figure even if he is willing to pay a small amount on top of that, it's still not going to be worth a lot of money. So, I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it. We're going to pass on that opportunity. But in the meantime, we have taken over the caves, so that area is now completely under my control as well. I mean, literally, yeah, we have the entire map with the exception of the edges, which you can see, by the way, are starting to swarm once again with the undead. So we're getting right back to the old familiar, unfriendly territory. You gotta love what you see there. The rivers over here are just absolutely clogged. It's a wonder the water can get through here at all. Don't drink the water. It's almost certainly contaminated by zombie filth. Anyway. We are still waiting for Sophronia's caravan to return back to the base. They are only a day away. Then we'll have one of our researchers back. We have a total of 42 advanced components available right now. You can see what the ship parts we need. Let's see, a ship reactor takes 8. We need 3 ship engines, each of those taking 6. So that's a good 26 components right there. Every structural beam requires an advanced component, so that's going to be a few more there. Yeah, we need a lot. We need a lot, but I mean, 42 is making some good progress. We should just keep making advanced components from here on out. Never stop. A pelt trader. Oh, you guys have made a huge mistake. You're surrounded by zombies and also fire. You know, I was actually going to end this video right around here, actually. And I got to editing all this stuff, and it's like, oh, good, it's only 20 minutes long. Can I get away with only a 20-minute long video? Probably. But then I'll inevitably get some people like, oh, why is it so short? You're getting shorter. So I'm like, all right, fine. I'll just find an excuse to keep waffling on for a few more minutes. I'm sure that's quality, top-notch content, isn't it? Die, you suckers, die! Leave behind all your pelts. There's actually quite a few. Light leather, Bofur. The real question is, do you have human leather? Okay? Do you have human skin available that I can steal? Because that would be pretty awesome. The alpacas are fighting for their lives. This is great. I mean, they helped me against the black insects, but I feel absolutely no sense of obligation to go and assist them. They can all burn. You know, something I was thinking about, by the way, as I am kind of in between recording sessions here, I don't even know why I bother installing the GlitterWorld mod into RimWorld. It's not the first time that I've used it, but I never actually do anything with it. Oh, good. A giant freaking groundhog wants to kill me. Yeah, I never really do anything with it. All it's really good for, I find, is getting access to things like beta poly or alpha poly different artifacts you can use for lots of money, right? Maybe raid somebody and grab a quick piece, and all of a sudden you got 20,000 silver. But at the same time, is that even really a good thing? Because you get such a jump in your wealth that you don't necessarily have what you need to survive. So technically, GlitterWorld can just get you killed. I don't know. I really don't know why I don't even use it. Let's see, do we even have what we would need to do anything with it? So I have metal fabrication, which is meh. I think we need the electrolyzer. No, that's a battery. Xenon ion turbine. How do you even... There's a way to use the titanium and such. You don't have to get down... Is it advanced factorization? Because you need a lot of electronics components, if I recall correctly, in order to use it. Robotic assembler. That's the ultimate goal, yes, is to get the robotic assembler. So there's a lot of stuff you need to do with the GlitterWorld mod, but it's so dang expensive, and research is such a slow and arduous process already in this game. I don't know. Maybe in the future I should just leave it off. Heck, better yet, maybe in the future I shouldn't even bother with any high-tech stuff and say, we're embracing our medieval side. Because there's a whole mod for that too. You know something I'm going to do? I'm going to set aside an area real quick so I can start stockpiling resources to build our spaceship, because we're actually very close now. So if I place you over here, for example, what I may do is just rip down some walls. This will be my spaceship construction area. And I want to have the plasteel, the golds, the components, and everything else much closer, so we don't have to haul a very long distance, just a little bit faster in building the ship. We do actually now have enough advanced components to build the ship. Technically. I think I looked it up and it was like 42. So there's that. However, you need, I think it's another 3 advanced components for every cryosleep casket, which means I need 3 more components for each one of these suckers, unless I want to leave some of them behind. I don't know if some of you guys want to get stuck behind on this hellscape. I mean, if you want to stay here forever, I don't know. But, yeah, we need to get a lot more advanced components still. We're still not there, not to mention we have a long way to go on research. But we'll set aside a storage zone here, and the plan will be to move all of the gold, plasteel, steel, and components sitting right over here, and uranium, so we can quickly build our spaceship when the time comes, because I plan on increasing the difficulty and allowing the zombies to start breaking through walls, swarming, even spawning inside of my base. That's the plan for the grand finale, which means we're going to need to build that ship in a real frickin' hurry. You know something I haven't been able to figure out, by the way? For some reason, I can't sell anything out of this stockpile to any vendors that come through. I can sell out of this one, and I can sell out of this one. Is there like a limit to how many orbital trade beacons you are allowed to have before it just stops reading? I mean, I know it doesn't have a roof, and in the meantime, I've actually turned both of these off just to test and see if I could sell anything from here, and for some reason I can't. And it is powered on, too, so I don't know. I'm probably missing something really obvious and really derpy stupid. Probably. For For some reason, this just keeps building up, and I can't sell a dang thing. Very bizarre. Oh, you know something I still haven't done? I haven't used our long-range mineral scanner at all. I've tuned it to plasteel, since I think that's the most valuable thing that we can look for. What needs to be done? We have scanned, I guess, and that was it? Was that all we needed to do? Well, let's regenerate the planet real quick and just see if it highlights anything. I don't think I've ever used a long-range scanner because I've never needed to. Huh. Hey, look, another thing I don't know how to do. Oh, it's always opened myself up to just, like, horrible stuff in the comment section down below. What, you're not an expert at the game that you play? Yeah, sure enough. Long-range mineral scanner. The time it takes to find a resource is somewhat random and depends on the researcher's skill. Detect a specific type of mineral across the planet. Yeah, it's not just in this specific map. It should be anywhere on the dang planet. Did she just give up? Is that it? Did she just say, you know what? We don't actually need to search for plasteel. I know better than you. Look, I know you grew up as a young master and all, but I'm literally your god, okay? So frickin' scan for that plasteel. Well, I was trying to scan, and then we're having somebody demanding that I give him a rifle. The assassin's rig never learns the lesson. It's so sad. It's like beating up on the mentally disabled, and I don't say that to be, like, actually mean-spirited to people who have mental disabilities. I mean, literally, in this case. I think they may have a problem. I feel bad. And they're all dead. Oh, yeah, by the way, apparently there was some sort of an update to the More Vanilla Turrets 1.0 mod. Because my security's changed a little bit. It looks to me like all the manned guns are gone. Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure that they said that it was supposed to have more manned options. Also, wait a minute. What happened to some of my guns? Oh no! No, my shredder turrets! My military turrets, they're all gone! I wasted so many materials on all of those! What the crud? We've got autocannons, I guess. But that's it. What happened? Hold up. Hold the phone. Is there, like, new research I need to do or something to get those guns back? Because I'm going to get real peeved. Uranium slug turrets are up here now. Okay, everything's changed, apparently. A lot of my research has changed. There's a uranium slug turret. You can't even get a Vulcan cannon anymore. What did they do? Do I have an old version of the mod? Might actually have an old version of the mod. I looked for whatever was... I mean, it gave me errors when I first tried to load this back up, and I had a small heart attack thinking, oh god, I've just broken everything. But I think that maybe I have an old version. I'll look for it. In the meantime, it sure as heck looks like for some reason it just deleted all my guns. So all of a sudden, after spending all those time and resources trying to get some security in my base, I'm right back down to having absolutely freaking nothing right before the finale. Freaking brilliant. Love it. Okay, well, I'm just going to end this here then. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.